Hi, how are you? I'm Zita, your guiding luminary. Thank you for joining me today on this video. I was inspired to do a chakra reading. I had some feeling that there's blockages going on. We're going through an ascension and we're having difficulties to raise our vibrations. So I was called to do this reading, and I'm using 2 decks, which I'll put information in the description below. So I pre-shuffled and I let the cards flip, and I've compiled 3 piles for you. So I would encourage you to pick one of the 3. And the first one is with the rose quartz. This is pile number 1. Pile number 2 is with the clear quartz. And pile number 3, which is my favorite stone, is using the amethyst. So take a few seconds to see which one of that piles resonates with you. You could pause if you wish. I'm going to put the timestamps below. So without further ado, I will start with pile number 1. So the rose quartz is a quartz I really love, and I carry this around with me quite often. And it is a stone that helps me love myself more, heal, and resonate more loving energy from my heart chakra. So in this reading, I am feeling that you need to be a little bit more compassionate with yourself. In this first card, if you look, so this makes sense that this heart chakra rose quartz comes with this deck. You may not be appreciating yourself and what you're able to do. You need to be a little more compassionate with yourself. You need to love yourself more, and you're enough. I'm getting the feeling some people, you've been drawn to this video because you want somebody's attention, so you may be giving them more than they're giving you. And that is, you can see that in the second card. Okay, and so what you're being encouraged to do is to be more compassionate with yourself, because by being more compassionate with yourself, you may be more compassionate with people in your life, with your partners, because you're not compassionate with yourself. You're projecting perhaps anger, frustration, resentment towards others, because you're feeling anger and resentment with yourself. Perhaps you made a bad decision, or you don't like what you're doing and you can't make that decision. So feel more compassion towards yourself. Accept yourself for who you are. You're complete. You are a child of the universe. You are a loving spiritual being, and love yourself more. Be more gentle with yourself. And in doing so, by loving yourself more, you'll be much more compassionate with other people. So if you are having problems in a very personal relationship with a life partner or spouse, chances are you might be coming across too aggressive, too masculine. As we all know, we both have the feminine and masculine energies. And perhaps right now you're exuding too much masculine energy because you're frustrated in some situation. Maybe something at work is not going well, and you come home, you're frustrated. You're not happy with your career path, there's a health issue, or perhaps something's not going well with you at school, or you're having an issue with your boss or a teacher. And in doing so, you are frustrating a personal relationship that could grow and aspire, but you're blocking it from moving forward. And by loving yourself more, you'll be more loving in this relationship. And also, because you're not loving yourself and not exuding the relationship, you're focusing too much on the relationship, and it's blocking you from moving forward. We are all here with a life purpose. We are not here just to have children and travel around the world. We have a purpose. We are souls coming in with a physical experience, and we agreed to come here to learn, to do something. Perhaps you have the opportunity to learn a musical instrument, or you are able to go out and help somebody who is not doing very well financially or emotionally, to care for a loving elder in your family. We all have life purposes, to maybe take care of animals or pets, and or even children. But the thing is, here she is, she's looking to him, And her expression is kind of monotone. She's not appreciating what he's doing for her, bringing this beautiful music into her life. She just seems very blasé, banal in what's going on around her. And I think it's because she or you, it doesn't matter if you're a male or female, this is representing the feminine side of you. You need to be able to bring in more feminine energy, to be more compassionate with yourself. This will help you love people, and relationships will flourish as a result. And you'll find your life purpose. You'll be in a much more joyful place and willing to help people with love, and not because you're giving too much. You're not codependent, and you're not seeking to love others so they can love you more, because you love yourself enough. So you're complete. So I hope this helps, and this resonate with you. If it does, please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. The information is in the description below. Okay, for those that picked pile number 2 with the clear quartz, this is a very loving, gentle crystal. Whenever I hold it in my hand, it's rooted to be able to clear a lot of our, if not all of our chakras. So it's very cleansing and clearing, and it clears other stones as well. And so in this reading, you're being encouraged. Put these like this so you can see them a little bit better. You're being encouraged for, perhaps you're looking for emotional balance and stability. You're looking for peace. We're going through a very difficult time now with the ascension, and perhaps you're not feeling balanced and stable, and you're trying to grasp for things, and you might be turning to material possessions. And, you know, going shopping and buying things is nice during the experience, and perhaps a day or a week after the experience. But then the feeling, the joy that we got from buying these material possessions, they wane. And then if you're not feeling well, you're not emotionally balanced, you're going to seek out to go out and purchase more and more and more. And then what happens is you bring in internal clutter into your home and into your space. So the possessions that brought you joy, hoping they'd give you some clarity. You can see in this little crystal, she's looking through this crystal ball. You're hoping that it'd give you some peace and joy. They're not. Or perhaps this is a time for you to evaluate your finances. As you can see, she's got one of these crystal balls, and they seem to be hanging from a crystal tree in the background. So you've gone out and you got yourself this crystal ball. You've gone out and you purchased yourself, and you're spending money where you shouldn't be spending. So you're not well balanced. And this way, you may have gotten a very high credit card balance coming in, and it's thrown you right off because you wanted to bring in this joy and happiness by buying things, but they're not doing you justice. So perhaps this is the time to reevaluate your financial situation, tighten the rings in spending, or if you're not spending enough, maybe go out and buy yourself a little something. But also if you've acquired too many material possessions, this is going to be a very good time to clear. Like this crystal clearing is going to help you clear those possessions from your house that no longer serve you, and they just bring bad energy because they were not bought with the best intentions, in the sense that they were not there to just enjoy purely, but you bought many things because you wanted them to bring you happiness, a momentary bliss, which when the moment passed, you were no longer happy. So you seem to be living moments of sadness. And I think this is directly related because you don't love yourself enough. Many times we look to others to bring us love into our lives. And sometimes there are people around us, as you can see, this man in the photo is looking down onto this lady and this beautiful woman, and she seems a little expressionless, although she seems very well to do, just like this card is representing our grounding, our base chakra. If you don't have a solid foundation, you don't feel complete. So he definitely has material wealth to offer, and she definitely seems to have material wealth, yet they're not happy. He may want to bestow his love on her, but she's not looking at him. She's not complete, neither is he. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe so I can have more opportunities to share more with you and to help my channel grow. Okay, for those who picked pile number 3, this reading is for you. And this reading was covered with the amethyst, which is my favorite crystal. I just love, 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 love the purple. So this reading is for you. Well, the first feeling I get, the first message I'm hearing is that you need grounding. You seem to be maybe floaty. There's something in your background, your family of origin that might be blocking you. Maybe you're going through some healing. Something may have come up recently that's thrown you off balance. You're being encouraged to go out into Mother Nature and to try to ground yourself, or if you're able to meditate, and perhaps if you have an amethyst in your home, you may want to put this on your third eye or on your crown, on your pillow by your head, to try to open up some channels to bring some healing and clearing of energy so that you can see, because you're looking to perhaps make some important changes based on some information you receive, and you're not seeing things clearly. If you look at this eye, it's a very calming, non-expressive eye. It just seems that it's there looking, trying to see where your next step should be. So it's trying to give you a perspective and giving you some information. So you're probably seeking to get yourself to a new direction, or you're trying to move forward in a relationship, or perhaps with your job, and things are not clear for you. You might be floating and bouncing. Perhaps it's time for you to take off your mask. Maybe you're pretending to be somebody you're not really, and you're finally beginning to discover that what you're doing is not self-serving, and you're wearing a mask to perhaps make other people happy. Maybe there's some unresolved issues that are keeping you from moving forward. So you're pretending to be a certain person when you realize it's really not who you are. It's not what you want to do. So maybe it's time for you to take off your mask. And in doing so, you're going to gain some clarity of who you are, where you need to go, what you need to do. And this is causing you some unbalancing energies. I think the universe is trying to tell you now to have faith in yourself. You might be people pleasing because your grounding is not intact. You might be floaty, and you've lost confidence in yourself. So you're being asked to look to yourself. Like you can see she's actually looking up, just like looking into the sky, into this eye, looking for information, looking for guidance and clarity. So this stone would be something that would help you in clearing those energies and bringing you light. And isn't it interesting that this card, the Seeing card, is the same amethyst purple color, which is very spiritual. Perhaps you're looking for some spiritual direction. And spiritual doesn't necessarily have to be religious. Spiritual means looking within, looking for inspiration, because our spiritual beings have the answers. We need to be able just to look within. So I hope this resonated with you. Please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. And if you like a personal reading, feel free to reach out, and my information is also provided. So with this, thank you for being here, and hope to see you soon. With grace and gratitude, have a great day.